Hi, happy Tuesday. I just got home from a step class and had to wear my Declare sweatshirt again today. For those of you who know, you know why this verse is significant for me, but maybe it is for you too, because he has plans for us. So part of what I wanted to share of plans for us is that it's beyond you. Right? So your choices, I was actually in the shower last week, and I got this download. I don't know about anybody else, but the shower and my car and on walks and moving my body, I just get these really amazing downloads from the Lord. And I heard the choices you make have I'm going to start over. Rewind. Do you guys remember cassette tapes? The choices you make have generational implications. So, every day we have choices. Some choices are, maybe like, oh, I'm just going to, eat this today, or I'm going to do this. I'm going to go get gas, But there's some choices that we make that have maybe bigger implications. So I'm going to give an example. My dad's mother is from Ireland. She was born and raised in Ireland. And when she met my grandpa, she left Ireland to move to the United States. That's not a simple choice thing. She was prompted, and I don't even know the full story, but she was led to leave Ireland, leave everything that she knew, leave her family, leave her friends, leave it all, to follow and be with my grandpa. So had she not made that choice, my dad wouldn't have been alive. I wouldn't be alive. My boys wouldn't be alive. So my grandma, she's a warrior, her choice to do something risky created a movement, a ripple effect that now has my two boys, who are actually miracles, mind you, and obviously a greater family beyond just myself and my dad, and there's a whole family. My grandma ended up having 2 girls and a boy, my dad. There's other things that I can look back in my family lineage and generation and know that my mom's from Norway, and my grandpa, when the everything was going down and the Nazis invaded Norway, he decided to be part of the Norwegian underground and the resistance and to fight back. And because of that, he spent time in a concentration camp. And he was willing to risk. Again, I'm using the word risk. He was willing to risk because of choices. Now, my mom was born after he was released. So he was released. Had he not been released, she wouldn't be here. My grandma and grandpa decided to leave Norway and move to the United States when my mom was 5. Had they not done that, my mom wouldn't have met my dad, and I wouldn't be here. My boys wouldn't be here. So all that to say, I have in my blood, and maybe you're like me, you are one who is willing to take a risk. You have faith that maybe doesn't make sense to other people. You're willing to take steps that just, again, don't make sense, but they are ordered by the Lord and they have generational implications. I look back at 2 years ago when I was called to leave a very safe and secure corporate job that I held in healthcare. I could have stayed there until retirement. That's what most people did and do, because it's safe and secure, good income. It's expected every 2 weeks. You had great benefits, cushy things, wonderful 401k. But God said to go, and he said to leave. He said to cut the cord to the system. And everything in me was like, are you sure, Lord? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because, we have to ask God if he's sure, But that's our human nature, to just need that reassurance, almost like Gideon laying out fleece. And for me personally, I did. I asked for a sign and I got broken chains in the road. And there was just so many other things that were confirmations that I needed to leave, but partly because I needed to fully be free to live out what I'm called to do, and that's to set other women free. I am a prophetic life coach. I didn't always used to say prophetic life coach. I used to just say I'm a coach. But I am a prophetic life coach. I come alongside women to help them be set free, to soar in their calling, to really walk it out, run it out, and then to also set women's voices free to roar. So it's to soar and to roar. And I see way too many women in cages. They are locked up. They're doing, like, let's just say for me, I was working at a job in a cubicle when we were working in person. And I literally felt like my wings were clipped. I felt like I couldn't speak my mind. I couldn't share creative ideas because it was so constricted. And everything in me is a visionary. I'm a creative. Being prophetic, I now get to come alongside women and like allow Holy Spirit in our sessions to give voice and give, just almost like something on paper, so that women can actually move forward and soar rather than being a chicken on the ground. They get to rise up on eagle's wings, right? Because that's what we are called to do. And too many women are stuck. I hear that a lot. I hear it all the time. I hear that women are stuck, and being stuck is painful. Being stuck I'm going to just be real, and I'm going to say it's going to cause health issues. If you are in a cage, it is going to cause health issues. It will. If you are not walking in the calling that the Lord is calling you to, you will experience sorrow. There's just so many things. How do I know? Because I walked it out, and I literally had to walk out. So catch that. But it's risky. It's really risky, you guys. I've had a life coaching business for 6 years. And if you guys know who Dave Ramsey is, Dave Ramsey has a set plan that in order for you to do certain things, you have to have certain things in order. Well, I like to say we were not Dave Ramsey ready for me to leave the job. But when God says to go and do the thing that he calls you to do, you go, even if it doesn't make sense. So I feel like I'm really equipped, and I carry keys to help women who are the wild ones. You're the eagle mamas. You're the ones that are willing to take risks, but you don't have a lot of people in your corner that are going to encourage you, exhort you to dig out the gold in you, because that's what I'm called to do. I don't often say I'm a gold digger, but it's true. Like, I dig out the gold in women to help them fully walk this thing out, because like I said, even for me, a lot of people don't understand my walk, and I'm not even going to share, even these last 2 years, I haven't shared all of the hard things that I've walked through because it's not for everybody to know. But on the other side, I will have a crazy story for all of you to hear. That's all I got to say about that, because I am walking this out by faith. I mean, trust, fall, faith. I am believing for some massive breakthroughs soon over myself, over my family. But I believe that there's like a turning point that's happening for those of us who are willing to go the extra mile, who are willing to stay off the sidelines and to get on the front lines. I am that girl who's like, get your combat boots on, let's go, and let's go do that thing that you're called to do. But a lot of times women are like, I don't even know what I'm called to do. I'm waiting on the Lord to give me an answer. Well, a lot of times he's already given you something. You just haven't done it yet. So catch that. I'll just say that. But you need somebody to come alongside you. So I would love to be that girl. If you want to chat more with me, I'm going to put my link in the comments. We can just chat. I do a discovery call. My heartbeat is one-on-one coaching, but I also do group coaching as well. And I'm actually sitting with the Lord on something else that's going to be created very soon. Specifically for the eagles. And for those of you who don't understand that language, you're not going to understand it, and that's okay, because he's calling me to call in the eagles. the Mama Eagles. And I'm going to be putting something together for connection and coaching for us. So yeah, I'm going to pop my link in the comments. Like I said, let's just have a conversation and see how we might be connected for such a time as this, because what I'm seeing in the clients that I get to work with is amazing. It's myself, Holy Spirit, and my client, and I get to see them take steps that they wouldn't have taken on their own. Honestly, we need each other. I need a coach. I need a mentor. I'm a coach, but I need a coach. I need a mentor, because we need each other, especially in these times, for sure. And we've got to keep going. There's a slumbering spirit over this world right now, and you got to wake up. Okay. So I'm going to leave it at that. Jeremiah 29:11. Somebody needs to go read that. So there's that. That's all I got for you today. It's beyond you. Go be risky.